Here we are, class number 6. We are taking up a new commandment. Number 6, the sixth commandment. So you got a really short one to memorize this week. Question 67, what is the sixth commandment? The answer, the sixth commandment is you shall not murder. Now, what does it mean to murder? It means to kill somebody, right? It means to not just kill somebody, but it also means to insult somebody, to kill their character. It means a lot of things like that. You could go to the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5, 6, and 7, and you could read about how this is expanded out by Jesus. So, the sixth commandment, you shall not murder. You shall not murder. Now, the 68 tells us what the commandment requires. What does the sixth commandment require? The sixth commandment requires making every lawful effort to preserve one's own life and the lives of others. Well, that's not exactly what you expected, right? You thought the requirement of the sixth commandment was to not kill. Well, here's the thing with all of the commandments, the Westminster Catechism teaches us that there are both positive and negative aspects of the commandment. There's the prohibition, the things you can't do, like do not murder, do not steal, things that on face value were not to do. But then there's also the implied teaching of that commandment, which is positive things. So when you murder, you are disrespecting man, you are disrespecting God by killing somebody who has the image of God. So the positive command then is we should learn to respect and honor the image of God in man. And so the the sixth commandment is not just about not killing, it's also about protecting life. And so that's why a lot of Christians are in pro life ministry. That's why I work for Personhood South Carolina, and we're trying to stop abortion, which is the killing of children in the womb. That's murder. And we're trying to stop that because we have an obligation by this very commandment to protect life. So it's not just enough to say don't murder. We have to protect life and honor the God who made that life. And so that's what our two questions are today. Pretty simple, but the but it's very important to understand that it's not just you don't obey this command by just not murdering anybody. You obey this command by not murdering anybody and also protecting life, fighting for the unborn or the preborn, fighting to protect other people, making sure that you're not somebody who is constantly murdering other people's character and calling them names and calling them fools. That is, in a sense, to murder. But so positively, we protect life, we love life, we promote life, and that's because of this commandment. So that's our lesson today. How many of you have memorized all the questions so far? I hope a lot of you. I hope you are giving time to this and that you will. This is part of letting the Word of God dwell within you richly. You are memorizing the Ten Commandments. You are word for word. You are memorizing these so that uh, they lodge in your heart, and that produces obedience to God and honoring of Him. So keep working on these, keep memorizing, and make sure you recite them to me, Ben, or Corey. Good job, guys. Keep going.